Hello, good morning. Heather from Heather's Info Crochet here, and welcome to day 17 of our 100-day countdown to Halloween. Today we have another free pattern from my saved Instagram list, and this one is by Beaver Meadow Crochet. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on my ring light. There we go. That's a little better. And this one is really cute. It is a little zombie with a removable brain. How cute is that? Now, this one is made in DK weight yarn. And I am going to use Bernat Blanket for the head and body and Premier Basic Chenille in the color Cotton Candy for the brain. So mine will, of course, be a little bigger. Not sure how long this one will take me. I don't think it'll take me too terribly long because the arms are 5 single crochets around, and I believe the arms are, or the legs are as well. So it shouldn't take too terribly long. It's not like it's huge. It's a pretty skinny little zombie, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so today is October 15th. And we are going to do the number 15 on our Halloween Advent calendar. See if, oh, it's right here too. It's down here on the pumpkins as well. So let's see what we got today. Alright, so it looks like we have a mummy, maybe dancing or something. So let's see what our little joke for today is. It says, "Why don't mummies take vacations? They're afraid they'll relax and unwind." Yeah, I'd be scared of that too if I was a mummy. Alright. Day 15 all done for our Advent calendar. Goodness. I always have to clear my throat when I'm talking. Irritating. For Grimm, I don't even have my Prime open. This zombie is really stinking cute, guys. I'm glad I found this pattern. And they said the inspiration is by an illustration by @il_Gato_Nero_art called I Am Zombie from July of 2022. I'll show you the little drawing that inspired her zombie. Look how cute that is. That is a really cute little drawing. And the zombie she created really does look like that. Okay. Grimm. We are just got done with episode 2, just starting episode 3 of season 5 of Grimm. So we're going to get started on that. And on the pattern for the zombie, they have you crocheting the eyes and sewing them on. Because they're 2 different sizes. I'm just going to use black safety eyes and do 2 different sizes of the black safety eyes. I think that'll be a little bit easier. Unless, let me see. Maybe that's why they do the crocheted eyes, because the head is open for the brain to fit in. Because you put the brain in and out, so maybe I shouldn't use safety eyes because the post of the safety eye will be poking through the head, and the head is not closed up or stuffed, it doesn't look like. So Yeah, I'll probably need to crochet the eyes as well. That way nobody gets poked with the back of the safety eyes. And the eyes, one is just a 4 in a magic ring, fasten off. One is 8 in a magic ring, fasten off. So it's not like it's hard. It's just some sewing is all. Alright guys, let's get going with Grim and making our little zombie. Alright, these are the eyes. They're gonna look pretty cool on that guy. So, eyes are done. Now to make the brain. Brains, brains. Alright, so this is the brain. Then you're supposed to scrunch it up. And then you'll put it in the head when we get the head done. Brain done. Eyes done. Now on to the arms. Arms are 5 singles and a magic ring. Alright, 2 arms are done. One longer than the other. I think it might be. One row's longer than the other. It's a zombie, whatever. He can have one arm longer than the other, I guess. Now onto the legs, and then we connect the legs and work up the body. Alright guys, it's not done. But this is what it looks like so far. That is a very long, weird looking head. Not supposed to stuff it because the brain goes in it. Now I gotta sew the eyes on. I said not to cut this black yarn from the body, but I'm not seeing where I'm going to be using it, but I'm leaving it on there because that's what it said to do. So, okay, now I've got to sew the eyes on, and then I will just show you the finished product, the final reveal, once everything's done. Okay guys, our zombie is all done. It's pretty cute. I mean, the head is too big for the brain. Either the brain or the head needs like two less rows, or the brain needs to be bigger. The easiest way to fix, because if you can see how there's like the brain only goes down to there for it to be able to poke out the top. So if I push it all the way to the bottom, you can't see it. You can't see it. So I wonder if I reattach some pink yarn and make another row that goes around the edge of the brain to make it bigger, so that way it fills the head more. I think that's probably going to be the simplest solution. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to attach yarn to my brain and make another row to make our brain bigger so it fills the head. Is that, what a weird sentence that is. I'm going to make the brain bigger so it fits in our head better. That's a weird sentence. All right, I'm going to do this, then I'll be back and we will see if the brain fits any better. Okay, so I made the brain bigger, but it's still just weird looking. With the brain in the head, it makes the head all kinds of woo floppy. Floppy, floppy. I don't know. I didn't fasten off the ends on the brain in case I need to change it, because I did, and the rows on the brain are half double crochets, so I started with half double crochets. I'm like, ooh, that's getting too big, so I might have to frog it and do just like 3 singles in each stitch around, so it's not quite as big. But I mean, I love the look of it and the body shape, but the brain is just too heavy for the head. I mean, it's not, it is pretty bad. I don't know. I love the look of the face though. I just wish the brain was a little bit better. I don't know, maybe the brain should be a ball. Oh my god, I don't know. I might have to do something different with the brain. I'll have to think about it. But this is what it is so far. But like I said, they made theirs in DK weight yarn. So maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Just trying to look at some pictures, see. Yeah, maybe the smaller yarn is more sturdy for the brain or something. That may be what it is, but... Or I could take some white yarn and try to secure the neck a little bit better too. I don't know. I'm not satisfied with it. I might finagle the brain a little bit to make it a little better, secure the neck a little better, but I love the body shape. The body shape is really cool. I like how slender it is. I like the mouth and the face details. It is really cute, but just gotta figure out the whole head and brain situation. If you guys make it and get it to where the brain fits in the head better and it's not floppy, let me know. Comment down below what you did if you make this. Maybe I can do something a little different. If I have time, I'll try to fix it myself too. But this was by Beaver Meadow Crochet, free on Instagram. Little free zombie pattern. It is really cute. I really do like the concept of it. Just got to figure out a little bit better way to do it for the kind of yarn. I think it's the yarn. So, day 17. 17 all done with our little funky zombie. floppy, funky zombie. Alright guys, there are zombie emojis, so if you've seen the final reveal, put a zombie emoji down in the comments. Let me know if you're going to try this one out or not. And hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you would do me the favor of doing the share copy link, I would greatly appreciate that as well. That's going to be it today. I've got to get, yeah, it's getting close to work time, so I've got to get this edited and done before work. So thank you all so much for clicking in and watching today. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.